Hey YouTube, so if you're part of the community, then you might have already heard there is an update for MVC2. Not only for MVC2, but we also have an update for Marvel vs. Capcom and X-Men vs. Street Fighter. Now, this update fixes the input lag on the fighter cabs, and I'm just thrilled that they're actually doing this update right now. As you know, this cab has a whole bunch of issues when it came out, but we're getting there. And it's good news because now that they're fixing the input lag on this machine, they can get to the next issue. And the next issue for most people is that the audio is really bad. So once they get the audio fixed, then the next step after that is just online play. So I'm gonna go over here, and I just wanna let you know that if you have the Team Encoder Fightcade, it removes that, and it'll say right there that if you have that fighter patch, it's gonna delete that automatically. So we're gonna do it on the MVC cab. We'll update it, and then I actually just want to go on my MVC2 machine, and I want to test some of that input lag. So we'll do that first, and then I also want to test it with scan lines. All right, so that's some of the footage of the input lag with and without scan lines before the update. And now we're gonna hit the update, start it up, and we're gonna test that out. Now we're gonna head over to the MVC cab over here, and the update is complete. So we'll check this out and see how the input lag runs on the Marvel vs. Capcom machine. All right, so after you install the update, it's gonna restart.
Let's rock.
All right, it's gonna restart itself. And don't mind this, mine is a little different than most cabinets, but we're not gonna get into that. We're just gonna test the input lag now. No scan lines. Okay, so I do have a tiny bit of bad news. It's not really bad news, but unfortunately, the scan lines, you still have a tiny bit of, there's still input lag with the scan lines on as opposed to off. And I notice it whenever I jump, I notice that it feels laggy. So the scan lines, still gonna have to recommend playing with the scan lines turned off, because again, I can feel the difference between that. Also, this is for some of the guys in the community, and this is not a tutorial video. So don't ask me how to do this. You can look up stuff on Reddit. I'm not gonna get into that. But in case you were curious, if you have any kind of mods on your machine, like RetroArch or Big Blue, Big Blue still works. It doesn't remove or undo anything. So everything is still intact. So just want to let you know. And because the input lag fix is I believe it's an Android fix, it should work across the board on well, Big Blue as well. So just in case you were curious, that works as well. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Go ahead and update your machine. Also update your MVC1 or X-Men vs. Street Fighter cab if you haven't already. And keep your fingers crossed. We're really hoping that we can get the audio fix and then eventually the online play. Now remember, this is good news because now that one thing is fixed, we can start working on the next fixed. And then after that, we're good for online. So hopefully before the end of the year, now that they don't have to worry about the input lag anymore, we can move on to the next. And it's a good sign that we're getting something from Arcade1Up. It's a really good sign. So a nice little surprise. Anyway, thanks for watching and enjoy your cab.